Our final home. I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth had passed away. Revelation 21:1. The fire that consumes the wicked purifies the earth. Every trace of the curse is swept away. No eternally burning hell will keep the ransomed thinking about sin's fearful consequences. One reminder alone remains. Our Redeemer will always carry the marks of his crucifixion, the only traces of the cruel work that sin has done. Through the eternal ages, the wounds of Calvary will reveal his praise and declare his power. Christ assured his disciples that he went to prepare homes for them in the Father's house. Human language cannot describe the reward of the righteous. Only those who see it will truly know it. No finite mind can comprehend the glory of the paradise of God. The Bible calls the inheritance of the saved a country. Hebrews 11:14-16. There the heavenly shepherd leads his flock to fountains of living waters. There are ever-flowing streams, clear as crystal, and beside them waving trees cast their shadows on the paths God has prepared for the ransomed of the Lord. Wide-spreading plains rise into beautiful hills, and the mountains of God lift their high summits. On those peaceful plains, beside those living streams, God's people, who have been pilgrims and wanderers for so long, will find a home. They shall build houses and inhabit them. They shall plant vineyards and eat their fruit. They shall not build and another inhabit. They shall not plant and another eat. My elect shall long enjoy the work of their hands. The wilderness and the wasteland shall be glad for them, and the desert shall rejoice and blossom as the rose. The wolf also shall dwell with the lamb. The shepherd shall lie down with the young goat, and a little child shall lead them. They shall not hurt nor destroy in all my holy mountain. The prophet Isaiah. Pain cannot exist in heaven. There will be no more tears, no funeral processions. There shall be no more death, nor sorrow, nor crying, for the former things have passed away. Revelation 21:4. The inhabitant will not say, I am sick. The people who dwell in it will be forgiven their iniquity. Isaiah 33:20-4. There is the New Jerusalem, the capital city of the glorified new earth. Her light was like a most precious stone, like a jasper stone, clear as crystal. The nations of those who are saved shall walk in its light, and the kings of the earth bring their glory and honour into it. The tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people. God himself will be with them, and be their God. Revelation 21:11-24-3. In the city of God there shall be no night. Revelation 22:5. There will be no tiredness. We will always feel the freshness of the morning and always be far from its close. The light of the sun will be surpassed by the radiance that is not painfully dazzling, yet immeasurably exceeds the brightness of our noonday. The redeemed walk in the glory of perpetual day. I saw no temple in it, for the Lord God Almighty and the Lamb are its temple. Revelation 21:22. The people of God are privileged to interact freely with the Father and the Son. Now we see the image of God like something in a mirror, but then we will see him face to face, without a dimming veil between. God himself has planted the loves and sympathies in human hearts, and in heaven they will find their truest and sweetest expression. The pure fellowship with holy beings, and the faithful of all ages, the sacred ties that bind together the whole family in heaven and earth, Ephesians 3:15. These help to make up the happiness of the redeemed. There, with delight that has no end, immortal minds will study the wonders of creative power, the mysteries of redeeming love. Every aspect of mind will be developed, every capacity increased. Learning will not exhaust the energies. The redeemed may carry on the grandest enterprises, reach their highest aims, fulfill their noblest ambitions, and still they will find new heights to conquer, new wonders to admire, new truths to comprehend, fresh objects to draw out the powers of mind and soul and body. All the treasures of the universe will be open to God's redeemed. Not limited by mortality, they fly tirelessly to far-off worlds. The children of earth enter into the joy and wisdom of unfallen beings and share treasures of knowledge that these have gained through ages upon ages. With undimmed vision, they gaze on the glory of creation. Suns and stars and systems, all in their appointed order, circling the throne of God. And the years of eternity, as they roll, will bring still more glorious revelations of God and of Christ. The more we learn about God, the more we will admire his character. As Jesus opens before the redeemed the riches of redemption and the amazing achievements in the great controversy with Satan, their hearts thrill with devotion, and 10,000 times 10,000 voices unite to swell the mighty chorus of praise. And every creature which is in heaven and on the earth and under the earth, and such as in the sea, and all that are in them, I heard saying, Blessing and honour and glory and power be to him who sits on the throne, and to the Lamb, for ever and ever. Revelation 5:13. The great controversy is ended. Sin and sinners are no more. The entire universe is clean. One pulse of harmony and gladness beats through the vast creation. From him who created all, life and light and gladness flow throughout the realms of limitless space. From the smallest atom to the greatest world, all things animate and inanimate, in their unshadowed beauty and perfect joy, declare that God is love.